Hey everybody, welcome to the new basement. So my wife and I recently moved. I've been kind of out of touch for a bit due to that. That and on some work trips with my full-time job. So with that being said, the good news of us having a new workplace is setting it up. So the space we have here is it's roughly 16 feet wide and 25 to 27 feet long. With that being said, we have a little nook up here. And also with that being said, I have to have storage down here for my wife. So, you know, Christmas trees, stuff like that. So, what we are gonna do, there's a few things we gotta work on. I gotta work on some better lighting. Right now I have these LEDs up. I think I got these at Home Depot. They work pretty good for what it is. But, you know, we're gonna need a little more. Second thing is we have a water issue. Gonna put some, looks like the water is coming down from up there and down along the side here. So we'll put some, I got a roll of rubber. Maybe we'll put a gasket in. I'm gonna try and do all these on videos. So we can, you know, work on setting up a workshop, small workshop. I never really had a design space before, and you know, it just was what it was. So with that being said, this side that we're sitting on now, I think is going to be storage, and the other side over here will be workbenches, lumber storage, stuff like that. Being mostly hand tools, we don't have to worry about too much sound, but you know, there is some power tools involved. So we may insulate that wall as well. We are going to frame it, so that'll be a video in itself. Like I said, I'm going to try and do all of these in videos. You know, it's probably going to be a year-long process, but it'll be a fun one. Gonna do some box lighting up top for videoing, and over in this nook here, I'm gonna have a little desk and all that for working on orders and filming. So, I'm not filming, but working on orders and editing and whatnot. So like I said, we are gonna insulate this wall and frame it. We'll go through all that. We have right there, we have the sewer pipe goes through to the neighbor next door. This is a duplex. So I will have to, you know, plug that up and soundproof that, or not soundproof it, but, you know, dustproof it at least. But other than that, the other projects we're going to work on, we're going to build some storage. We're going to, like I said, frame the walls. We're going to build some stuff to display, my Stanley stuff and all that, my 150-year anniversary. My guess is that'll be maybe a shelf, right here between the the water heater and the wall. I'm excited about the heat. That's a great thing. So that that's a plus. Now, different ideas I have for what I want to do is I want to possibly, this wall right here, have a bench that I use for redoing hand planes and other tools and such. And then we can, under that, have some storage for lumber and whatnot. Further down here, we'll have maybe a regular workbench with the tool wall behind it, and over in this area, maybe an assembly area. With that being said, like I said, I do have to have storage for the family stuff, Christmas stuff, and stuff that we keep in storage. We have this one cabinet here I built a few years ago, and we got a couple other cabinets that go with it that are coming from our old place. So that's it. It's kind of why I've been a little, out of it. So we'll work on that, and it's probably going to be a few weeks before I get working on it, but I just want to touch base and let everybody know that I'm still alive. But we're going to get to it, and like I said, probably in a few weeks we'll do the first video, and that first video is probably going to be building storage over here for my wife's stuff and everything, and watertighting that area there. So, and of course hooking up the dehumidifier and all. But without further ado, this is a new home at Callaway Creations. We do have a garage, and one-car garage too, but my wife has claimed that for the winter time. So maybe in the summer we can do some stuff up there and whatnot, but when it's snowing, she's gonna want to put her car in there. Oh, excuse me. But with all that said, welcome along for the ride. Everybody have a good day. Remember to love each other, and you can't love anybody else till you love yourself. So You guys have a good day. Fare thee well.